Hey, what's up guys, Joshua Booster and welcome back to another One Piece video. So today I'm revisiting the Koby deck. I did a video for this at the start of the format, but I've been really playing this deck a lot more than I did back then and really getting the feel of it a little bit more. So I just kind of wanted to revisit this this deck and show some gameplay against like the meta decks of this format. So basically this list I'm showing here is like the deck list I used, I believe, for the gameplay videos I'm going to be showing now. But to see my updated list, I'd like to point you to the video up there, because since I'm going away on like a little trip, I've been recording a bunch of videos in a row, and that's the reason why this video basically doesn't have my updated list. But that's just like details, right? I don't think it influences the gameplay that much, since it's just some minor changes anyway. But yeah, for like the updated deck list, check out the video I just linked. So I won't be going too in depth about the list. Like if you're curious about that, you can check out that video. This is the list I'm using for this video, and we're gonna be doing some gameplay against just the meta decks of this format. So it's gonna be what I believe to be the top 3 decks in this format, which are Belo Betty, Blue Purple Luffy, and Green Purple Luffy. And I'll just show off like how I play those matchups a little bit. And yeah, that's it. Very short intro, shorter than usual for these type of videos. But I guess we're just gonna dive right into it. Alright, so going into the first matchup, which is going to be against Belo Betty. Honestly, oh, this is a list where I'm still playing the one of Rosinante. I had like a list where I was playing one of Rosinante, which actually is pretty good, I think, because in the end game you really often want to find those rippers, and Rosinante is just like an additional copy of that, but a little bit less good, right? Because it's a 2 cost opposed to a 1 cost. I do think this matchup against Belo Betty is like, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's a favorable matchup, but definitely when you were going second, I think it's pretty winnable. And we did win the Dairo here, going second. And then my opponent also actually didn't start off with the 1 cost Belo Betty Searcher, which is also quite nice. So we're already off to a good start here. And here, sorry, I'm typing like a little bit in the replay here, because this is actually like a friend of mine that I'm playing against. So yeah, just playing like a little bit of catch up. But yeah, I played the Event Searcher here. Pick up, what did I pick up? Ripper, I think. And then I followed up with Peacock as well, which is very nice. That's right, subscribe to Joshua's Boosters on YouTube. He knows his stuff, very important. I picked up Sengoku with the Peacock. Yep. And so he's swinging 5 here, which I opt to counter out. Which I definitely think is... oh, I was playing 2 Rosinante here? Crazy list. But I opt to counter it out just because you really never want to take those low swings while you can against the Belo Betty strategy. Because like in the end game they're going to be swinging really big, so you really prefer to just use those counters when you only have to use 1 counter card. And then I play Kuzan here, which is very nice on the 4th on turn. The only thing that's like not as good right now is that I don't really have a follow-up for my 6th on turn, where you usually want to see like Helmeppo or Hibari, and I'm probably gonna have to play the... So I think I'll take this in the hope that I draw something good, but I don't actually. Like, it's not horrible. I can go like Sengoku, hope to draw. Hibari would be very nice actually, but I don't find the Hibari here. But now I can do Mulligan if I want to at least get rid of one of the bodies. So I go 6 into the leader. I'm actually not quite sure why I decide to do this. I'm not sure. I really don't know. And then yeah, picking up Koby there is not weird, I think. I'm really not sure why I decided to make the Kuzan 6k with the Kujaku here. That seemed really, really random. Was it to maybe try to bait my opponent dropping a 2k? I don't know. Like, if I played this game again, I would have not used the Kujaku effect here, I don't think. And then I got rid of the Ivankov, which I do think is good. Like, the Lindbergh is not really a high impact against Koby anyway, because we have the leader effect, right? Oh, now he's gonna go for the double pop, I assume. So he goes Zeus on the Kuzan, which of course I'm gonna protect, and then he goes, okay, play Koala. Yeah, this is not bad on his side. And then he's gonna go Lindbergh to pop my Kuzan. Yeah, not much I can do about that. The 7 I'm gonna take, and then I'll definitely 2k on the Belo Betty swing, I would assume. Yeah, I think Prince Cruz is fine here, because I don't think there's like a good target for the Prince Cruz anyway. I go Koby. I just swing into the Lindbergh with the Koby. Yeah, I think that's fine. I have like a lot of counter in hand, and even like if I go to 0 life on the next turn on my 6k leader, I have like double repair to follow it up, and then next turn he's probably not gonna out to Koby. I can swing again, go to 6k leader again, have 2 blockers set up. Yeah, I don't hate it. I do think it's looking pretty good for us here. So he plays Kagasu, so we go back to regular 5k leader, which is unfortunate, I suppose, but it's not the end of the world. I still think it's looking really good for us. Like, he can't boost the Zeus. Okay, he goes 7 there, which honestly I wouldn't hate countering here. Yeah, I like it. I think that's good. And it just keeps 3 Don open. Find another Koby, which means he probably has the event card. Swing 5 into leader, which he counters. Then I play. This is really good, because now I'm gonna be able to go to 7k leader if I want to. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. I could also go Koby, swing 10k into Karasu, which I don't know. Like, if I swing 9k and he has like event 2k, I feel like that's honestly kind of fine. Because, like, if he has the event, then he can't really play out the character, because the Kairos is gonna die then. And, oh, right, like, it's been a while since I played this game, but he misplayed here, because he only had, like, 1k in hand, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I don't think it would have influenced the outcome of the game, to be fair. But, of course, that's easy talking. But, like, being 7k leader in this board state with 4k counter on hand is, like, pretty strong, I would say. Like, even if he has like another Karasu, I feel like I probably wouldn't have died here. Since he can only boost the Koala, so you would have to use actual Don investments. And yeah, he actually just scoops the game here. Oh, and we even have the Morgan in life. That's crazy. But yeah, there was just nothing he could do here. Actually, probably I would have played the Inazuma and just tried to go for game. But it's rough, right? Like, it wouldn't have happened, but I would have tried it anyway. So yeah, pretty lucky game here against Belo Betty, but I mean, sometimes we have those, right? So let's move on to what I think is the hardest matchup for Koby, which is Green Purple Luffy. Alright, heading into the next game, we have Green Purple Luffy, which, as I already mentioned, I do think is probably the hardest matchup for Koby. They go really wide, they like have a lot of card advantage, so it's actually kind of hard to run over the characters, which is what you want to do when you're playing this deck. So I do not play out the Ripper here, even though this is usually one of the turns that you want to, just because I don't want to get super punished by the green Zoro. Like on this turn afterwards. There was a time when I was trying to starve Green Purple Luffy, but I really don't feel that is the way. Play Kuzan, mill some cards. He goes Sanji Pudding, actually uses the leader effect right away, swings 6 into my Koby, which I feel like I should probably 2k, yeah. Then I would assume he goes Frankie, so yeah, pretty solid turn for sure. However, I also have some pretty solid stuff going on here. So I reduced the Sanji Pudding, boost the Hibari, and here I just want to run over the Sanji Pudding. And it's actually kind of nice that I can swing 5 into the leader. And now I burn like 3 2Ks from his hand, which is very, very solid in my opinion. Even though we do not get rid of the Sanji Pudding, which of course is not ideal. I do feel like this turn was pretty worthwhile, especially since considering next turn we can go like Helmet into Koby, which is very powerful of course. And hopefully doesn't have like even more 2Ks then. I mean, I would assume at this point he would have run out of 2Ks, but you never know, right? So he attacks into my Hibari, which I feel like I probably want to try to keep. I actually pitch a 1K. She's 4K into my leader, obviously fine. Then he goes 7 into the Kuzan, which I let go. Play. I feel like he probably should have played the Sanji Pudding before attacking with the Frankie. So here I go. Helmeppo, play out Koby. And I attack with this Koby first. I'm actually not sure why. Oh right, it's of course because it's 7. Yeah, I mean I don't hate that. Actually has another okay, so I go 6. Right, just makes sense. 9 and then 6 over the Frankie. Okay, so pretty decent. Like only 3 cards in hand, so I don't hate it. He plays the Rush Luffy, which I assume he does because he doesn't really have any other play. He goes 6 into my Hibari, which I feel like I probably should let go. He goes 7 into Helmeppo. Okay, 6 into my leader. I should probably counter. Yeah, now if he goes double swing with Luffy, honestly, would be kind of annoying, but he's setting him back in Don quite a lot because that means that next turn he's just gonna go back to 6 Don. Actually swing 7 again, so yeah. And now maybe he plays Chopper Blocker. I could see that happening. Oh, but he doesn't. So he probably just has the... what's it called? So I opt to go for Hibari here, swing 7 into... oh, right, because then I can also play the Morgan. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not bad, actually. I think this is also the only matchup where Morgan is really, really strong. He actually plays... so he plays a Giant to keep the Sanji Pudding on field, which I understand. But, oh, and he does have another 2K, and now can Morgan the Luffy, yeah. But he only goes to 4 Don, right? So he's just totally out of steam. Yeah, looking very, very good for us. Especially if he swings 5 into the Koby. He actually swings 6 into the Koby, so he just probably wants to try to finish the game next turn. And we get Ripper here, which is nice. Actually, the Helmeppo is also pretty good here because it can cycle like one of the bricks from our hand to maybe just draw counter. And he can't do Usopp on Ripper next turn, so yeah, pretty solid. I feel like probably going... okay, yeah, this works as well, and then... yeah, because he let the Zoro go, I actually don't hate just playing out the... find another Ripper. I actually don't hate playing out the Koby. The Koby can attack into the Chopper Blocker, which of course is just gonna go, and then we become 6K leader. Play a Ripper, and now you can play Luffy. Yeah, but he doesn't have the Rush Luffy. If he had the Rush Luffy, would we lose? 6K can counter. We would actually lose to the Rush Luffy here. So yeah, I'm lucky he didn't have it. And now I feel like we should probably win the game. Oh, we draw even more blockers. That's actually very, very good. We're just gonna have this Koby. Yeah, we're gonna become 7K leader as well. Yeah, okay. I think at this point we do lock up the game. Yeah, 7K leader double blocker. Pretty solid. Pretty solid for sure. Draw Usohachi, which is irrelevant since he won't be able to use it anyway. 7K leader. Okay, he doesn't die. We swing 8 and I don't know. And we actually just straight up win the game. But yeah, like at this point the game was over anyway because I just go double blocker and then whatever can he do against 7k leader double blocker, right? Yep. So pretty lucky sequence of events. I don't even think my opponent played it weird or anything. I think again we just got kind of lucky, but again we do take those. Honestly, I think the next matchup is gonna be Blue Purple Luffy, which I think is probably the best out of these 3 matchups. But let's see if we can win that one as well. Alright, last one, which again is going to be against Blue Purple Luffy. I win the Dairo here up to go first, which I do like against this matchup. Like against most matchups, you want to go, what is it, a second, but against this one, I do think you want to go first. And again, we're apparently still running the Rosinante build in this video. Yeah. So apparently the decklist wasn't the decklist I thought it was, but just minor differences, right? So here I pick up the event, which I think is actually very good, because in this specific matchup you really want to fill up that trash, because you're going to be playing a lot of removal cards and you really want to protect your board. That's like the one strength this deck has going into this matchup. He's swings 6, I take it. Actually fight Ripper, which is pretty good. And his Kuzan is not bad either, because if I play it out, it is going to fill up our trash, and we do have the luxury here. We will be able to swing. Like, we could also go Kuzan, Ripper, but I really think applying pressure here is pretty big. We don't play out the Kuzan. And here we immediately go. He plays the... But we're also playing brand new on this build. Bro, what is this build? Like, I've been testing this deck so much. Don't even remember all the builds that I have been playing. Okay, so up to not go Helmeppo here, but instead fill up the trash, which I think is definitely makes sense. Kujaku picking up another event would be nice, but don't really see it happening. Oh, but we do get lucky, we do find it. Oh, but we do opt to go for the Ripper, okay. Boost Hina, yeah, makes sense. Also just fills up the trash, then I can go 6, play out Ripper. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I can see where I was coming from with this line. Now he's at 1 life. He already does have access to leader effect, which is rough, of course, because he did play double ramp, going second. Goes to 10. But honestly, if he attacks this just what's the matchup is not necessarily good, I don't think, but this is like definitely an upside where they can't remove your board with the Gravity Blade or the Lin Lin, and now we can just counter out of this this swing and again start applying pressure. I think we can probably even hard play Koby here, which I like. Which I think we probably will do. Go 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6. Koby into Big Mom. Ooh, we're gonna play the Sengoku? Ooh. What are we gonna pitch? Oh, up to go Helmeppo? That's crazy. I feel like I probably would have played the Koby here. If I played this game now. I'm not sure. See, now it's just weird. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like hard playing the Koby here would have been a little stronger. Oh, but maybe it's because I didn't have a lot of cards in trash. I actually think that's probably it. Yeah, and I did play the Sengoku because it would give me some cards in trash. Yeah, that actually, in hindsight, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah. And now we just swing big into the Big Mom, or big, like relatively big. And it's like, yeah, this is fine, because if you use the Gum Giant here, then he would lose out on being able to use the leader effect. Ooh, I go really aggro, go 8. When he actually doesn't seem to have it, that's crazy. And again, if he did use it, then you would lose out on the leader effect on this turn, which is also pretty nice. So Maybe he did have it and he just want. Maybe like he did have it and he has like another Big Mom access. It's also a possibility. Okay, he plays Uswahachi. I guess he really wants to get rid of the Hina or something like that. Very big swing into Hina. I could counter out of it, but it would cost my entire hand. Yeah, he's probably gonna play Nami after. Okay, no. The Ripper stays alive. Just keep 4 Dawn open. Yeah, this makes sense. I like it. I like it. Okay, so he has to use the Giant on the 7k swing here. I play out Ripper. Is there a world where we lose to something here? I don't think so. No, there isn't. For sure there is, though. I have 2 Ripper. I just have to really protect the Helmet pose and then this next turn. Yeah, I can really pressure him. I should probably be able to finish out the game, right? 5 cards in hand. He's probably gonna play something, so 4 cards in hand. Only if he finds like another Big Mom. That's right. Like if he finds another Big Mom, that's rough for sure. But if he doesn't, they do always find all the Big Moms, though, right? I mean, that's just play against Blue Purple Luffy live. But if he doesn't have, so okay, he doesn't have Big Mom, so that's just game over, right? Okay, then he just goes 999. I counter out, keep my Helmet on the field. Then I just go 8. I go 8, 8, 13, is it, I think? Yeah, that's just game. Okay, sorry, the video glitched out a little bit, but I went 8, 8. And actually, that was just game, right? Because he used Gear 2, then I go 8 again, he goes 2k, 2k, and then he has no done up, 2 cards in hand, and I go 13. So, yeah. Koby actually going kind of crazy in this specific video. Definitely not all of the games play out like this, but some of them do. Yeah. Koby, it's better than you might think. Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment what you think about the Koby deck. Subscribe, of course. And yeah, and if you do, I'll see you in the next one.